The helper functions, we're going to use these helper functions a lot inside our applications. So keep adding helper functions inside the helper functions, because we are going to use a lot and they can also be used in other projects. So like at the top, you can see we have a function which is to get some color. So we have to pass the values in the string. If the value is in green, I'm returning a green color. Again, else I don't know why, but it's green, again return a green, then red, blue, pink, gray, purple, and you can add some other thing. Then at the bottom, I have created a custom snack bar, purple, and you can add some other thing. Then at the bottom, then red, blue, pink, gray, purple, and you can add some other thing. Then at the bottom, green, then red, blue, pink, gray, purple, and you can add some other thing. Then at the bottom, green, then red, blue, pink, gray, purple, and you can add some other thing. Then add some other thing. Then at the bottom, I have created a custom snack bar, show alert, navigate to other screen, truncate. We are not going to use this, but just to teach you again, navigate to other screen, truncate. I have created a custom snack bar, gray, purple, and you can add some other thing. Then at the bottom, I have created created a custom snack bar, show alert, navigate to other screen, truncate. We are not going to use this, but just to teach you or give you an example, I have added navigator or push. Because we are using getx, we just have to write get.to, name of the screen, and that's it. Then we have to check is dark, I have to write get.to, name of the screen, and that's it. Then we have to check is dark mode. If the application is in the dark mode, definitely we want to do designing. This function is going to be very useful and going to be reusable again and again. Screen size, screen height, screen width, get format date, remove duplicators, wrap widgets, and you can see we have to keep on using again and again some other features. Then the pricing and calculate. This is again a helper class. This is going to be used to calculate total price. We will pass, you can see, product price and location. It's going to calculate text and shipping for us and return the actual total price including tax and shipping. So how it's going to work, I have created you can see a function which is get tax rate for location, and it's a simple 0.10%. Currently you can change this or you can customize this. You can add some other if else to switch your location. Let's say if the location is in the UK, the tax rate is this. If the location is America, tax rate is this. So it's all up to you. You can change the tax rate from here. So once we have the tax rate, we will simply product price multiply by tax rate, get the shipping cost, same. Again, I have a function get shipping cost. Shipping charges are fixed over here. You can again add if, else, and some other checks. Use help client. This is a very useful thing. Total and things are given. Even going after that we have HTTP client. This is a very useful thing whenever we want to use some going. After that we have HTTP client. This is a very useful thing. Total and things are given going. After that we have HTTP client. This is a very useful thing. Whenever we want to use some API calls, you have to deal with the HTTP calls, and for the HTTP you don't have to call HTTP library again and again inside your own repositories. You just have to call t HTTP helper dot what you want to do. You want to get anything, you want to post anything, put, delete, or handle response. So these things are going to be worked for any type of API. You just have to pass the base URL. Just an example, it's your API base URL, and based on that base URL you again have to pass endpoint each time, and http.get is going to handle the response, which is a generic each time, and http.get is going to handle the response, which is a generic function at the bottom. The response is 200. You can again customize this as per your own need. The response is 200, return the JSON, else throw some error. So it's valid for each and everything. Then same case for the local storage I have created using getx local storage, a class which is a singleton class. This is a factory method, a simple variable. We have to save data, read data, remove data, and clear data. So everything will be managed over here. You just have to call it. Same cases for the logging. If you're using some logger, which I have added on the pubspec logger.dart. We have created a simple logger, and using that logger we are adding debug message, info, warning, error, and some other type of messages you can add. And then the theme is added in the previous tutorials. And then after the theme, you can see we have validators over here. Okay, inside the validator you can see I have a validate email. Which is going to validate email for us, return messages or default messages, validate password, validate email for us, return messages or default messages, validate password, validate email for us, return messages or default messages, validate password, validate password. Validate phone number and you can add some other things as a messages, validate password, validate phone number, and you can add some other things as a validation inside your validator. You just have to again call tvalidator